On to other news now. Illegal fishing in Bahamian waters has been a problem for quite some time. While the problem may have been slowed as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic and border closures, it still exists. Carla Palmer tells us that nevertheless, the Royal Bahamas Defense Force says they're on it, employing every resource available.
Two separate arrests last month by the Royal Bahamas Defense Force saw several persons hauled before the courts for illegally poaching in Bahamian waters. It's long been a common threat towards the sustainability of our marine resources, but it's one head of the Royal Bahamas Defense Force, Commander Raymond King, is confident he and his team of officers and Marines will continue to overcome.
We understand that as COVID restrictions are relaxed in our neighboring countries, we anticipate now that their vessels, as demonstrated in the most recent arrest, would now seek to come in and poach, and we're ready.
This is good news to these fishermen, Gregory Brown, Todd Kemp, and Jeremiah Roll.
It was very, discouraging to see what they catch on the boat, and it's a real stiff penalty that the government gave them, and it should have been a little bigger for them. And I'll send the real word out to let them know that don't you come in to the Bahamas and touch our little kids.
Normally see them from time to time, and I just basically stay away because they poach in our waters, and God knows what weapons they may have to retaliate on me. Some as we call the defense force in that area and let the defense force know that, well, we see a boat in east, west, north, or south. You all will have to go check it out, which in these some don't. But for those who does call the police, like defense force, they doing a big help.
With a fleet of 28 vessels, several aircraft, and other complementary equipment, Commodore King says he and his team are committed to protecting our borders, utilizing an overlapping maritime security strategy, and not relying on one use of technology.
We're not doing it alone. We're working jointly with the United States government in terms of their Coast Guard vessels from Key West and Sector 7. We're working closely with the Rbdf program. It's a tripart agreement with the Turks and Caicos and the United States. And we're also working along with the Cuban Border Patrol, who provide very useful intelligence to our operations. And we're also working closely with the Police Marine Unit. So it's a joint effort to increase our capacity, capabilities, and to use it as a force multiplier.
Commodore King says they are awaiting the receipt of additional equipment to aid in its border control fighting efforts. Several drones that have been ordered are reportedly expected to arrive sometime this month. Carla Palmer, ZNS Network News.